Welcome to the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast with your host, life coach Jeff Relaford. This podcast is designed for those who wish to change their inner self in order to maximize outward potential. So come redirect, regroup, and refocus with your number one life coach, Jeff Relaford.
Hello, and I want to welcome y'all again to another episode of the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast, where it's me, your boy, life coach Jeff Relaford, is coming at you with another great episode. Now, look here, I know y'all missed me last week. You know, your boy got a little busy out here. You know what I mean? We do some things. I still got to live a life too, but I would just want to make sure that this time when I came back, I want to come back with something a little harder hitting. You know what I mean? Y'all listen to me flap my gums for a little bit of time here. You know what I mean? And I get it, my people. Y'all only want so much accountability coming from a brother. So we have another guest on today. So we're going to alleviate some of the pressure off myself. And I want y'all to learn from this brother here, man. He goes by the name of Fayro, okay? He is a music recording artist. He has won some awards for his music. He is 3-time Billboard charting artist as well. Look here, I ain't been on no Billboard before, okay? That ain't me. That ain't what I do. I'm a life coach. I don't rap. I don't do nothing like that. You know what I mean? But this man is doing it and has done it. He has also been in a movie as well, man. This dude out here getting some roles out here too. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of different stuff we're going to touch on. So I hope this brother, and no, I ain't going to say I hope. I know this brother will be an inspiration as much as he has been to me. He will do the same for you all. So let's go ahead and bring this man out here. Hey, Fayro, what's up, brother?
What gwine? It's your Fayro. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Jeff, what's up, brethren?
What's good, man? See, my people ain't used to this energy. You know what I mean? I've seen this energy. I like this energy you bring it, brother. I love it, dog. I love it, man.
Bless up.
Yes, sir. I'm just glad to have you on, man. And, you know, we're going to dive right into it. I gave you that intro there, but I really want you to connect with the people and let them know, man, you know, you're a music recording artist, you rap. Let them know how you got started in all this, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I would say I'm just an overall creative, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm an entertainer. You know, I've always been an entertainer even since I was younger. You know, like my family members, they'll get me to do impersonations. I do the Michael Jackson dance, you know what I'm saying? Do the leg kick with the spin, moonwalk.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be like, do the dance, or do the Gary Coleman. I'd be like, what you talking about? You know, just like different stuff. So I've always been an entertainer. As far as writing, I've always been a writer as well, because I grew up having a journal. I know males wouldn't admit that, but like I grew up, I had a journal. I used to write stories and write poems and draw, because I'm also an illustrative artist as well. Like I used to draw cartoons and comic books and stuff like that. So just like Doug Funny on the Doug Funny cartoon, you know what I'm saying? I was coming up with these stories and these characters and stuff like that. And I also listen to a lot of music. Okay. So all of this is kind of merging into the Fayro that people see today. You know what I'm saying? The entertainer, I can act. I make music of all genres. I plan to act in different genres of film as well, you know, and things like that. I produce, like I said, I draw, so I do graphic arts as well, you know, website design and things like this, and which all helps me be able to do the things that we're able to do with this independent label, you know.
That's what's up, man. I love it. So, you know, what you being like, I look at you as being self-taught and self-made. Does that make sense, dog?
That makes sense. Of course, hey, shout out to all the people who've been there for me and that's been in my corner, that's been pushing me up. You know, Symphony Saran, we just talked about her for one. You know, she believes in me 210 times, you know what I'm saying, over.
Oh, yeah.
And shout out to those folks, but definitely self-made. Like anything that I didn't have access to or that I couldn't do at the time, I either learned how to do it myself or found the way to do it. I believe in improvisation. You know what I'm saying? You got to improvise. You got to sometimes take what you can get to where you're trying to go and then perfect it that way. So that's where a lot of that drive comes from, you know, of me doing a lot of things myself, you know, because I don't believe in just sitting around waiting on a handout, waiting on nobody to do it for me. You know, if I got help, then cool. But, you know, it's not up to nobody else to live a person's dream for them, you know.
Facts. That's true, brother. Hey, you ain't lying, man. Because the thing is, even when I'm noticing down on my journey, you know what I mean? Like, it's some people that will help you along the way, but 9 times out of 10, you know what I mean? You are in it by yourself, man. You a lone wolf for the most part, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and you
Yeah,
can't
I
be scared
appreciate it.
about that.
Right. I know you understand. Like what you're doing right now, you're doing big things right now, but whether it's media, film, music, whatever, you're gonna run into a lot of those same obstacles, especially when it comes to people that you may feel like should be in your corner and should be pushing you up. But a lot of times they can turn into those crabs, you know what I'm saying, and bring
Mm-hmm.
you down, so to speak. So you just gotta learn how to kick them off, kick them in the face, you know what I'm
Ain't it
saying, and
right?
and keep climbing and at the same time work on myself not to be a crab or not to be someone that's bringing somebody else down, but uplift, you know what I'm saying? Just even if we're on the same path or we're not on the same path,
Mm-hmm.
don't hate on nobody, don't put no negative focus towards anything that I don't have going on. So that right there kind of keeps me disciplined and focused with that. And
Mm-hmm.
what's the word I'm looking for? Keeps me in good spirits because
Okay.
then you don't allow a lot of because stuff happens, but
Facts.
it's up to us not to allow it to distract us. Feel it,
Mm-hmm.
assess it, go through it, get over it.
Oh, I love that. Say that one more time for the people, man, because they need to hear that. Say that again.
Yeah, feel it, assess it, and get over it. You know what I'm saying? You go through the process, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You assess what's going on, you figure out a way to get over it and move on. The more you practice that, sometimes it can take a while, it can take a week.
Mm-hmm.
But then I've gotten to the point to where if something is triggering me and I feel like, oh, it's really not even worth it, I can go through that whole process in 5 minutes. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
I feel it. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I might get a little angry, drop down, do some push-ups. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you
Write a
go.
verse, write a verse or something, or
Mm-hmm.
do something constructive to release that, you know what I'm saying, in a way so it's not just buried down in you and that's you feeling it. And then after
Mm-hmm.
it's done, it's like get over it, move on. Like I've already started
Facts.
doing something else that's got my attention, that's got my heart, you know what I'm saying, and my energy. So that's
Mm-hmm.
another factor at that point.
Yeah.
Redirect, regroup, refocus. You know what I'm saying?
There it is, brother. See, that's what I'm talking about. Shameless plug. He put in that shameless plug on my podcast
Yeah,
about me. That's what I'm talking about. I
yeah, I like
appreciate
that.
that, dog.
I'm digging the energy. I love the name. You know what I'm saying? I love
Yeah.
your vibes. Like I said, me and you got a chance to kick it on our other interview that we was on, and I'm glad to be here
Yeah.
to be able to kick it with you on your platform. Yeah, man.
Definitely, man. Thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate that. And big shout out to my Dope Living TV family, Greg,
Yes.
Gina Gatson, Marcella Amos, Maurice Bishop. That's we the crew right there, man. That's what we do. Once again,
Mo
Dope Living
B.
TV Live. We Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Be there with us, y'all. Be there with us. So yeah, as we moving right along, dog, let's talk about these accomplishments, man. Like I mentioned earlier, dog. You top some billboards, man. Some
Yeah.
billboard charts. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
All right. So amazing.
Yeah.
Blessing, you know what I'm saying? I'm so thankful. It's not necessarily the way I wanted. Of course, I'm working to top them just number one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody know. But I was in the, top 200 twice because of a feature that I did with some local artists from Memphis, you know what I'm saying? Shout out those local artists. And then
Mm-hmm.
I got my first solo one with Get on the Floor, which is a dance hall
Okay.
song that I got a video. Y'all can go check it out. Get on the Floor is out right now. FayroMusic.com, YouTube, whatever y'all watch on. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, when that happened, that let me know like it's doable. You know what I'm saying? We can
Yeah.
touch this. We can make this happen. We already did it. We already made it happen. So now let's go bigger. Let's go better. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I hear you, man. And see, that's the thing, man. A lot of times we don't realize those things that we can reach because simply we just haven't tried it. We just haven't done it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And the thing is, when you start putting your creative artistry out there, your talents, everything of that nature, bruh, like the sky is the limit
Yeah,
for
it
where
is.
you can go, bro.
Once
Real
you
talk.
believe in yourself and you start doing what you need to do towards that, even if it's a small step, God gonna provide the rest. You see what I'm
Come
saying?
on,
And you
dog.
and you just got to keep walking in it at that point because it's like, all right, like I said, I did the feature with JT and Jay Discreet from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Shout out them. We got the song is actually called Fayro. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And we looked up one day and was like, oh, that joint had made it to billboards. You know what I'm saying? Two times over. So I'm like, this is reachable. Next thing you know,
Yeah.
we drop another hit. So I call it a hit because it made it, and then it made it to the billboard, and we're like, oh wow, like this is in us. You see what I'm saying? We're hit
Mm-hmm.
makers. You know, when I say we, I mostly talk about me and Symphony Serene because we do a lot of this together, and she's my
Okay.
main producer. And she co-produces with me a lot on even the beats that I made, like Get on the Floor. She still helps me, you know what I'm saying, tweak the sound and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, and like I said, once you realize that you can do it and you start putting in the work to do it, it's gonna happen. Once you
Facts, bro.
start, if you doubt yourself and you make a choice, because we all go through this. Like sometimes when you're about to get ready to go on that stage, right, or get ready to
Mm-hmm.
make that big move, you get this nervous feeling. Stuff seems
Yeah.
like it's starting to go wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Things been thrown at you. You know what I'm saying? Those are those tests. Like you have to get past that and ignore it and like I said, use it, channel it into something better to complete the task. Because once you complete it, then you'll realize, oh, that wasn't so bad. You see what I'm saying? Like now,
Mm-hmm.
like
Definitely.
I know what to do. I got the formula now. I can't let that fear stop me from doing what I need to do. And a lot of times that's what it is, fear, you know.
Definitely. I hear you. And see now people see now we drop this nugget. See, now you know how you end up getting on the Billboard charts, people. It's just
Yeah.
simply going out there and producing something.
Yeah.
Put it out there so that people can
Yeah.
hear, yo. That's
Like man, you have to make a choice. Like when we in our head and we're like, what I want to do. Do I want to
mm-hmm.
work on this song that I want to get to the Billboard charts, or I want to go
Yeah.
kick it, or I want to go watch this show, or I just want to do something that's not in the goal that I want to do. So once you choose to do something other than your goal, then you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
start receiving things, which you could still be receiving blessings on that end, but for the stuff that you're manifesting. You see what I'm saying? I don't
Fact.
even want to make it seem like it's gonna always be bad stuff because you can be like, all right, I'm not gonna write this song right now, but I'm gonna go study this movie, like in my case, and I study in the movie for me to get blessed with more parts and me to learn, you know what I'm saying, from this movie or whatever. But if my goal is to get this song on a Billboard chart, before I go watch this movie, I need to make sure this song is complete. I need to make sure it's registered in the right spots. You see what I'm saying? I need to make sure I
Mm-hmm.
got a rollout plan, the ways I want to promote this song, you know what I'm saying, to get more people to buy it and stream it and things like that. So yeah, I'm still working on it myself, you know.
Hey, I hear you, but we are works in progress. And speaking of work in progress, look here, man. How did you end up? You ended up being on a film, bro. I can't
It's
even get the words out because see, I don't know many people who've been on film, bro. Okay.
yeah.
So let's
Hey,
talk about that movie, man.
yeah, Immortal City Records. Y'all go check it out on Tubi right now. You know what I'm saying? This was my first, I would say, major film appearance. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This is the one that kicked it off. I actually went up there for a background role. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just supposed to be
Really?
me. Yeah, like in the background. I was like, I wanted to get it started. And
Yeah.
acting is something I've always wanted to do since a kid, just like music. You know, it's
Yeah.
not me trying to wear so many hats or stretch myself thin. This is me
Mm-hmm.
walking in my purpose. Like I'm able to do these things. So I want,
There you go.
you know what I'm saying, to do it. So Symphony Serene, she knows my goals and she, like I said, she believes in me and she was like, I just
Mm-hmm.
bought you a backstage account. I'm like, what? Like we were just looking
Word.
at that backstage account and she's like, yeah, so now you can go on there and it's pretty much like an Indeed for acting. You know what I'm saying? If you
Okay.
just starting out, experienced or whatever, like I give them a shout out. And
Okay.
so I did what I had to do. And I was blessed with that. I went on there. I started doing these auditions, and I started
Yeah.
putting in for these roles, whether it was background roles, lead roles, whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
ended up getting a call back for the background role to go up there for Immortal City Records. I'm like, cool. I had to drive to Atlanta. I'm not in Atlanta at this time. It's
Okay.
only for $100. You know what I'm saying? So that means I got to drive up here and drive back to where I'm at, and you know what I'm saying, put in this work. So I drove 6 hours to Atlanta.
Okay.
We was on set 11 hours and I drove 6 hours back home that same day, the night or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
Dedication, bro.
for a background role, you know,
Yes.
and I put that out there so y'all can understand, like,
Mm-hmm.
if I would have been like, this is them thoughts that I say that go in your mind, because I could have been like, man, that's too far. $100, that ain't even enough for gas, you know what I'm saying, for a
Mm-hmm.
6 hour drive. If I would have been
Facts.
complaining, did all and then missed out on it, then I would have missed out on the opportunity because boom, I got there. I didn't complain about nothing. The Miss Patricia, director, she came up to me, shout out Miss Pat, you know what I'm saying, amazing lady. She was like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, pull your mask down. I had my mask on, pull my mask down, I had a grill. She like, okay. She looked at her what you call it, the fashion director, the wardrobe. She looked at
Okay.
the wardrobe lady and she was like, put some bling on him. He gonna be our special guest music artist. I'm like, what? You asking
There
me
it
to
is.
play in the movie as myself. Like she didn't even know who I was, you know what I'm saying? But you're asking me to be a music artist, and I am a music artist. So I'm like, oh, that's God right there. You see what I'm saying?
Heck
So
yeah, bro.
I end up getting there. I got a chance to get a part to where I was interacting with the leading lady, Mia Wilkinson. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her, man. Amazing actress.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, man. And like I said, like I got the chance to be in a noticeable part in the movie. And when I went up there for a
Yeah.
background role, and it was a blessing, man. Like I just chose to not let anything distract me. I went for what I wanted to, and next
Mhm.
thing you know, they done put me in the trailer. You know what I'm saying? Of the
Okay.
movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm almost in the beginning of the movie, so you get to see me. You see what I'm saying? Like that. And
Mhm.
after that, man, I just kept going, and I have movies already done. Like that's coming out
Okay.
soon. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, once they come out, then I can start telling y'all the names and telling y'all where to go
There you
watch it
go.
and all that. You know what I'm saying? But they are on the way. I'm excited for y'all to see those. I have just got casted to play a ASU football player in a movie called
Okay.
Turned Out. Shout out Lisa Marie Thomas. You know what I'm saying? She's the director and the producer.
Mhm.
And she's also the person that the story is about. You know what I'm saying? It's based off a book that she wrote and that's already
Okay.
published out there called Turned Out. And
Yeah.
yeah, now they're doing a short and a feature film for it. And I'm gonna be a
Okay.
part of that as well. You know what I'm saying? So man, shout out to Lisa Marie Thomas and the whole team, you know what I'm saying, the whole Turned Out
Mhm.
team. And yeah, man, I'm excited. And it's more stuff on the way. Like I said, that
That's what's up.
music wise shows coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up, man. And you know what? I saw something on your Facebook page. I really want you to talk about your rise movement, bro.
Rise,
Real
yes.
talk.
Respectful individuals seeking equality. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's what the rise, that's what the acronyms are for. Respectful individuals seeking equality. It's like, man, if you know Fayro, I dabble in all genres because I am all genres. I'm all people. I'm for all of us being, and we're humans, man. So black, white, yellow, whatever your skin tone is, we still the same. You see what I'm saying? We still the
Mhm.
same. I believe in everybody being equal together. You see what I'm saying? In a
Facts.
respectful manner. You know what I'm saying? But it's also stand for rise, like rise above
Mhm.
the oppression, rise above
Yeah.
the discrimination and the persecution. You know what I'm saying? Rise above weaknesses and faults. You see what I'm saying? Like even the
Mhm.
stuff that we can work on internally, we have to rise above those things. So that's what the whole rise. You'll hear me scream it. You hear me. You'll see me hashtag it. I want all of us to rise. You know,
There you go.
especially my people. Especially my people. I try to. I
Yeah.
don't discriminate, but I do target more African American people and Black
Mhm.
people because I want to expand our mind and I want to kind of put a lot of things out there that can reverse a lot of the negative thinking that we do have. You know, because I've had to
Mhm.
unlearn a lot of things and I've had to relearn and learn things from a new perspective. You know,
Yeah.
growing as my time goes, as my career goes. So, yeah.
And that's why I said that's why I love that, man, because that's why I want to really ask about that, because I'm like, yo, it's a lot of people out there who got movements, different stuff going on. But the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, we do need to have more positive
Mm-hmm.
stuff, you know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean, out there in our communities. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
I was watching this documentary, all this docuseries type thing where people go missing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally saw a grave dynamic and disparity in how the white female cops was talking to their people, and then I saw how the black people was talking to our people. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, we were accusing our people of already just doing something wrong already, and
Right.
dude wasn't even about nothing wrong. He wasn't even about nothing bad. He just
It's
met up
just.
with somebody, got caught up in a situation. It was just like, it's
Mm-hmm.
the mentality, bro.
Yep.
And I like how you talking about rise up, man, and how it's all inclusive, but I still understand what you mean when you say you trying to target your people, bro.
Exactly, because there's so many different areas that you can focus rise on.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason why it is a general topic, but at the same time, you can, like you was talking about, people coming up missing. Human trafficking is pretty much the biggest topic for this movie Turned Out that's coming out next year. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So it definitely has a story behind it that people need to see. I believe
Yeah.
in this movie. It definitely touches on some subjects that
Hmm.
us as black people, especially black women, you know what I'm saying, need to take a look at. And yeah, man, I encourage everybody to follow the Turned Out movement, you know what I'm saying, follow the Rise movement, because Fayro here, especially for my women, you know what I'm saying, y'all will
There you
find
go.
out Fayro love the women, you know what I'm saying. So I'm here to protect our women, you know what I'm saying, to love our women, and to bring everybody together at the end of the day, you know.
Now listen, while we talk about Fayro love the women, let me tell you how I first saw this man. I first saw this man with
Here we
some
go.
boxing gloves wrapped around him, and the guns was out, and like the man titties was just pow-powing. And see, I ain't got time for that. See, we was trying to get him off the last show, y'all, because he was just out here just lethal. He was like, I was like, all right, I'll do a little something with you. You know, he threw me a bone.
Yeah, I see your shoulders over there, Jeff. Come on,
Yeah,
now.
you know, got a little something under here. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
about this lower area. You know, we got the dad bod going on. Just it's forming a little bit. We got to get control over that. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We moving though. We moving.
We moving. We in motion. Yeah.
There you go. Exactly. We gonna rise. The stomach is gonna rise above this.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, no, definitely. In the socket. That's the video. In the socket video. Y'all can go check it out right now.
Okay.
The video actually comes from the project My Homage. It's a free project on FayroMusic.com. Type it in FayroMusic.com, and everything Fayro is on there. I have free music on there for you. I have videos on there, blogs on there, you know, pictures, galleries you can see, different deals. I have merch on there, clothing that you can look at, everything, you know. So everything Fayro exclusive, go there first.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. And hey, man, you won an award for your music. Not too many people can say that. Yeah. So what type of award did you win, man? How'd you feel when you won that thing, brother?
I felt amazing because I've been nominated for more stuff than I can count. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I guess I've only, you can, so to speak, literally won, and that was for Video of the Year for my song Roots. Yeah, the Southwest Indie Awards, you know what I'm saying? We was out in Colorado, and they presented me with that award, man, which I'm grateful that it was for that song too, because it's about showing my roots, you know what I'm saying? I went back home, I shot it in Memphis, Tennessee. You can see a lot of my family. It's not everybody, but you can see a lot of my family in the video. Yeah. And it's kind of almost like a mini movie. It's a story that you can follow from the video from beginning to end. So I advise y'all to go check it out. Yep, Video of the Year, Roots, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. And see, man, and that's why I want to have you on, man, because people need to see how dynamic you actually are. You know what I mean? A lot of times stuff comes right to people, but my man, it's a to me, I look at you, man, and I see a combination of the work you put in and God's blessings all rolled into one, bruh. Because you stepping out there, you doing it, you have an amazing person by your side to help you through all of this. And listen, y'all, like I sat up here and I told him, we talked a little bit before we got on this bad boy. Look here, when you know that spot that woman's supposed to be in, bruh, y'all are gonna be off to the races. This to my man here, and to our women who actually do value the man kind of leading and seeing that vision. If he got a positive vision for you, let him lead you and direct you, because he gonna put you right where you need to be. And I see that with Symphony, bruh.
Like you said in the roles, like we pretty much help each other, lift each other's weaknesses up. And we allow each other to take control in our strength. You see what I'm saying? So I have to know when to delegate that task or let her do her thing in a certain area of the business, and she allows me to do my thing in a certain area of the business. And man, it just flows because we're not bumping heads. You know what I'm saying? We all doing what we're supposed to do. You know what I mean? So I'm appreciative for her. Y'all go check her out too. SymphonyMusic.com. You can check her out on her website, and you can also type that in on social media. Symphony with a C, CYMPHANI, Symphony, Serene. Amazing producer. You know what I'm saying? She can produce whatever genre, you know what I'm saying, that you need to produce. She definitely has a nice classical sound for if you like those smooth beats. I think that's when I originally fell in love with her. She had this like classical mixed with almost a EDM style. You see what I'm saying? And man, it flourished into a whole bunch of different stuff out there. Now we're both doing reggae. Her hip hop rap beats are off the chain. You see what I'm saying?
That's what's
So
up. Yeah.
yeah, y'all go check her out, man. Like
Okay.
she believed in me. Like I said, man, she helped me get my business game up with the music. Consultations, like if you're an artist out here,
Mhm.
you need a consultation on whatever, like getting started or even upgrading your business some more, PR, all that type of
Mhm.
stuff. Holla at Symphony, you know what I'm saying? She'll talk to you in depth, you know what I'm saying? 30 minutes to an hour long
Okay.
consultation, you can get a lot of information, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be set and ready to go by the end of that conversation. And
That's what's up.
yeah, I thank her, man.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Now we got about 5 more minutes here because I don't like to keep my people long. Man, I
Oh
don't like to keep it
wow.
long because
That
hey
time
man,
went by quick.
I'm trying to tell you, man. See, when you got good stuff, good information to talk about, the time just flow, brother. Just flow.
Yeah.
But that, like I told you before, my podcast is about inward growth for outward change and outward potential. So I want to know, and I want you to share this with the viewers right now. What do you believe was the biggest thing? If you had to really take something out of your journey and your experience, what do you believe was the biggest thing that excited that inward change for your outward potential here today?
Like something that I took away.
Yep.
Like, whew, okay. Shoot, a lot. Uh, for one physical thing that I took away was I smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
yeah, like the tobacco, like the herb, don't I do, you know what I'm saying, partaking the
Okay.
herb. I
Hey, I
feel
hear
like
you.
that's natural and everything, but the cigarettes, that's a whole different beast. I feel like after I took that off, man, my wind, my breath got longer, I could
Yeah.
run longer, I could perform longer, my
Yeah.
discipline was better after that. And that was the
There you
biggest
go.
thing for me was my discipline because when I put those down, I picked up the guitar and now I play an instrument. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
feel like that was a sign from God right there. Like I put down something major because it's hard. Anybody who
Yeah.
smoke or even they got like a sugar problem, like that love sweets. You see what I'm saying? And stuff like that, candy, you like the snack, it's the same. When you can stop something from having that kind of control over your life, your discipline becomes a whole nother beast, and then you're able to focus in and rise up a whole bunch of potential that you already have in you at that point.
That's what I'm
Man,
talking about.
yeah,
What's up?
yeah,
What we gonna say, man? We got a little bit of time. What we gonna say?
Oh yeah, another one. Pride, I guess, not knowing that I can't do everything myself all the time.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna always try to do what I can for myself whenever I can. But sometimes I have to know when to delegate those tasks. And so I wasn't always like that. Like how we and flow and like it wasn't
Yeah.
always like that. I'm Fayro. So it's like, no, I want it like this. It has to be done this way. Or sometimes I have to
Definitely.
let go and let God, you know what I'm saying, do what he do. So sometimes just know that taking away the fact that I can't control everything all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
when I can't control things, knowing that I'm okay, I did what I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm able to move forward without feeling like I'm being stagnant or feeling like I'm stuck because it's something that I can't get done at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So learning how
Facts.
to let that feeling go helped me a lot to stay focused because then I'm not stressing or getting overwhelmed because of something I can't do, but rather than I can focus on something that I can do at that time. And by the time I come back to what I thought I needed to focus on, then it's already taken care of for me. You see what I'm saying? And now I'm ready, I'm
Facts.
prepared because I was already working on something else at that time, if that makes sense.
No, that make a lot of sense, bro. That make a lot of sense. Now, I hate that we got to cut this short, man. My thing is,
Yeah.
bro, my man, I love the energy. I love the vibe. I love what you about. And the thing is, if y'all don't know who Fayro is, y'all know who he is now. So I'm gonna let you get that shout out one more. Where can they find you at, brother? Let them know.
Yo, what Guan? It's your Fayro. Here with Jeff, you know what I'm saying? We redirect, regroup, refocus in, you know what I'm saying? You can do all that too also by checking me out at FayroMusic.com. That's FayroMusic.com or Instagram, Facebook. Just type in Fayro, Fayro, Fayro Music. It'll pop up. You can type it in on Google. If you want to follow any movies that I got going on, go to the IM database page, IMDb page, you know what I'm saying, where you can track the movies and everything. You can track my page. You can follow me on there, see new stuff before it even hit the trailers. You can find out there too what's coming out. yeah, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all that's already been tuning in. I appreciate you, Jeff. You know what I'm saying?
No
All our
problem, brother. No
sponsors
problem.
out there. Shout out to Cornbread, Blood, and Guts, you know what I'm saying, out there in the CO, you know what I'm saying? Shout out BDR Design, CL Tim Williams, you know what I'm saying? Always giving back. We appreciate y'all.
Mhm.
Symphony Serene, again, my fam out there, all my frequencies, all my reggae freaks out there, you know what I'm saying? Memphis 10, the home team, shout out y'all. And man, just everybody that's vibing, everybody that want to see me win, just know when I rise, we rise. Yeah.
There it is. We're going to end on that note. It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff Relaford, here with Fayro. And we signing out. Remember, redirect, regroup, refocus. I love y'all. Peace out. Thank you for listening and tuning in to the Redirect, Regroup, Refocus podcast. We do thank you and appreciate and value you as a listener. Now, I would like to just throw in, please follow us on social media. You can follow us on Instagram as Redirect, Regroup, Refocus, and also Life Coach Jeff Relaford. You can also find me on Facebook as Jeff Relaford. That's my personal page. Go ahead, give me a follow there. I always put up some good inspirational content. And also the business page, Redirect, Regroup, Refocus on Facebook as well. So, all right, you all, thank you for tuning in. And next week, we will be here again. Remember, Redirect, Regroup, Refocus. I love y'all.